What if you could get more of the Jimmy and Nath Show with Emma? You can with the podcast. Thanks to What If. You're only a what if away from great holidays. What if? It's Aussie for travel.
Let's do it. The podcast is here. Welcome, everybody. Get on the podcast. Em just said she likes being teased.
I do a little bit.
Teasy. You said to me before, you like a bit of teasing.
I like a bit of tease. I like playful teasing because then I know that I'm like part of the gang.
Yeah,
know?
it's true.
It's fun to like playfully tease.
If you're not being teased, you know there's something wrong. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
no, it's
especially
very-
in our friendship group.
Well, it's a very Australian thing to do, is to tease each other.
Light bullying
Yeah.
Yeah.
or heavy bullying.
No, not heavy. It's light, like
Speaking of heavy.
that I would get in on.
You.
I was clearly looking at the
He's
big
looking at me,
kahuna.
not
Laughed
you.
at me and made eye contact
Speaking
with me.
of heavy,
Speaking, you weigh like one of our
1 kilo.
knees.
Yeah, you're tiny.
Like-
you blow away in a strong gust.
You honestly would.
I actually sometimes have found it hard to walk against a strong breeze.
My
I reckon
God.
if
In
people
all
saw
seriousness,
you...
can I ask this? How much do you weigh? You must be 40.
You can never ask a woman her weight, Nathan.
I won't.
And a
How much do
man
you
his
weigh?
salary.
A man is. It's uncouth.
It's
Well, I'll
uncool.
tell you how much I weigh if you tell me your salary.
Oh, mate, there's not enough time to get through those zeros.
Same.
So ballpark, 50s,
Yeah.
40s.
40s,
Late. Yeah.
late 40s.
Yeah.
You don't even weigh 50.
You are so
My
tiny.
dog weighs
Okay,
50 kilos.
okay,
My dog
wait.
weighs more
And
than you.
before
This is
everyone
cute.
jumps to conclusion and is like, oh my God,
No, she's
because
a
I'm
small.
sure there's people listening. I
No, she's
always
a
get really
tiny.
funny about this because
You're a
I
small
don't know,
human.
people feel
What?
many feelings when a woman says what her weight is.
Oh
so
my
I
God,
avoid
you're a
talking about
tiny
it.
human. God, hey, if you've got an issue with that, look at her. She's
I'm
tiny.
actually like a
What are you,
Smurf.
4'2"?
Very
yeah,
small.
I love it. I love it.
I'm barely
I think
5'2".
She's so cute. She's the show Labubu. You are a cute little
If
thing.
if you saw Emma walking down the street from behind, from far away, you'd be like, "Oh my God, that child lost its parents."
Yeah, I know.
I think people get really confused
You
when they
keep
say
getting-
me with children. Like they look at me funny, and I'm like, if I got something on my face, and I don't have anything on my face. I think
It's a
because
compliment, 'cause you're
my
so youthful.
children are half. Like my 7-year-old is half my height.
If I didn't know you and I was out and I saw you with kids,
Yeah.
I'd assume that you're their older sister.
Not even the nanny, just the
No,
older
just the
sister.
older sister.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Em's biggest problem when she goes out is not being hit on. It's being like unwanted adopted. Lots of people have been trying to adopt her and take her
Her
home.
and the other two kids.
Yeah. It's all a
That's the
compliment.
highest compliment. I know.
It
Thank
is.
you.
It's a highest compliment for the lowest girl because you're only
The
little.
tiniest, yes,
Yeah.
little human.
She's 190 kilos.
If you're 190 kilos and 5'1",
It's
you'd be in
impressive.
trouble.
Oh, you're dead. You're dead.
No, you're right. Probably dead.
Yeah, no, you would be dead.
No, you've got at least a lot of pressure on your heart.
I just don't think it's probably possible.
Oh, let's try it. Should we do like?
Emma gain weight.
Should we try and get you to just go real hard on like takeaway food? Like supersize me.
Oh.
Yes.
Too
Imagine
much.
just.
Oh.
I love some Maccas and Kefik, but not, yeah.
And you're also very regular, which is good too.
There you go, everyone. I poop regularly. Enjoy the podcast. Jimmy Nath, have you ever had an experience where someone is openly flirting with your partner?
Yeah,
In
and
front
I'm
of you.
and I'm into it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm into it because it makes you feel like, yeah, she's mad.
She's
Yeah,
mad.
it's like, it's like, yeah. You know,
It's
you can do whatever you
reassurance.
want. Yeah.
Line up, fellas.
Well, it happened to a Sydney guy's girlfriend. The barista has hit on her multiple times. This is all over TikTok, and the man in question is Jake Craig. We've got him on the line now. Hey, Jake.
Jakey! Hey, bud.
How's it going?
Jakey from the Relatables.
Jakey from the Relatables. We know
Yeah.
Jakey. We've had him on our Born Funny podcast. Jakey, explain what's happened, mate. So someone's hit on the old misso.
Yeah, she's lived in our area for a bit longer than I have. I just moved in a couple months ago. So the local cafe that she likes to go to, they just write little love letters on her coffee.
Oh, so this is a regular thing. This wasn't a one-off. They do it all the time.
And I think we're up to about 3 or 4.
Okay, so how did the messages start versus how they are now?
I mean, look, it's not all. I don't think it's too serious. It started off with like, she went in after a week of not going, and the main barista was like, "Oh, we miss you, and then he leaned over to the guy that takes the orders, and he was like, "He really missed you."
Oh. So are you there when this is happening, Jack? Are you standing next to your partner when this is happening?
No, I wasn't there. No. And then that day, they wrote "My Love" or something with some love hearts, and Beth came back and showed me, and I was laughing at it. And then I think it happened another time, and then the third time he kind of put all the letters together, and it was like "My Secret Love" or something. It was
Right. Now, do we know?
TikTok loved it.
Do we know? Yeah. Do we know, Jake? Does he do this? The barista? Does he do this to other people? Like, is
I
this
think
just
he does. I reckon. Yeah.
just shooting his shot?
And how do you feel about it, Jackie? How does it make you feel?
I mean, if I'm being honest, I reckon if someone's complimenting your girlfriend and you think it's a problem, then I don't think the compliment's the problem. I think you're the problem.
Yeah, it's true.
It is all about the reaction, isn't it? Right? Like you can't control what he's doing.
I think it's a compliment. You know what I mean? Now I'm upset that my barista doesn't do this to my wife. You know?
You're stick it in there and say something. What
You're in trouble though, Jackie, when he starts putting insults on the cup about you though. Like your current boyfriend, a bit ugly. You're like, whoa, man. He's got personal.
Yeah.
I think it's a compliment either way, though. Like, if my husband gets hit on, that's a compliment to me because I'm like, yeah, he's hot and he's coming home to me and he's actively choosing to come back to me. And if I get hit on, I'm like, sick, I've still got it after like being married for 10 years.
Hey, I hit on your husband. Your husband is a good-looking rooster.
Yeah, and like, again, it's a compliment. Guys or girls hitting on my partner, I'm okay with it. But some people's reaction is like, step down, get away from my man, and you kind of go a bit crazy.
So, Jake, is this the first time that somebody... So, have you seen it in person? Like, has the barista ever done it whilst you've been there, or are you just coming back and you're seeing the coffee cup?
I actually don't think he's ever done it while I've been there. I don't go maybe I go 2 out of 10 times that she goes to the cafe.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure each time it's when I'm not there.
Have you thought about writing your own compliments on a cake cup?
Well, someone did say that I should write him a love letter and make it a love triangle.
Oh, that's cute.
But the Kit Cup,
You should
Kit Cup, the smartest one.
invite him on the podcast, Jake. Invite him on your relatable. Yeah, bring him on the podcast. It's a love triangle between you and Oddie as well. So, Jakey, thank you very much, bud.
Love you, mate.
We appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you.
Good
Thanks,
on you,
Jake.
Jakey.
Trending now with Emma Chow.
Jeremy Allen White is back for season 5 of The Bear. I'm so excited to see this. Is this the final season?
I think so. I loved The Bear. I thought it was really good. I remember when somebody pitched it to me. It was one of those things where if you pitch it to somebody, it doesn't sound good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I remember it was Jim that got me into The Bear. You're like, you got to watch The Bear. You're like, what's it about? And you go, oh, they got to start a restaurant. I'm like, no, that sounds crap.
But
I'm not
the
watching that.
acting is phenomenal. Like that one take scene at Christmas, I think it was season 3. Oh my God.
Yeah,
It is
Just
very
incredible.
It's very good.
It's very good.
Yes, chef. Anyway, he was on Jimmy Fallon.
Yes, chef.
No, the yes, chef. It's a very like, yes, sir.
Yes, chef.
Anyway, he was on Jimmy Fallon, and he brought up the fact that Jeremy is always walking around with flowers in his arms. There's every photo on the internet is either him in his Calvins or him holding flowers. And he's like, are you a florist? The answer is no. The reason why he carries flowers around is so sweet. Have a listen.
I just like them. I like them in the house. I like giving them to people. I like, I arrange them with my daughters on Sunday, and it's like it's a nice thing that we do.
I just wanted to know. I love it.
Yeah.
Mate, his PR team are geniuses.
I know, they're great.
It's genius PR. Why aren't we walking around with flowers and daughters? You know what I mean?
I don't need anyone to give me flowers. I can buy myself flowers. I can hold my own hand.
I think so. Yeah, when you're vomiting in the toilet. I think that's a reference.
Hold my
to
own hand, not hair.
Oh. I got Miley's lyrics wrong. Sorry. Sorry, Dale.
And finally, John Travolta is dressed up as Danny Zuko from Greece on the weekend. Did you guys see this video going around?
Yeah,
I did see this. Oh, my Lord.
So there was a Grease sing-along happening at the Hollywood Bowl, and he rocked up in full costume nearly 50 years after originally playing Danny. Frenchie, Duty, Sonny, and Putsy. Putsy? I can't remember.
You can't say, mate. You
Putsy.
can't say only LaRoche Putsy.
They were also there. Have a listen.
Are you guys ready to do Wop Wop Live It Together? On 3, 1, 2, 3. A wop, wop, a wop,
I wonder if it was the same outfit. You know what I mean? He's just dusted it off.
Doubt it.
Nah, I think he's got a
Put on a few kgs.
50 years ago. Jeez.
Yeah. What's the character's name?
Danny Zuko.
Danny Zuko.
Hey,
I'm Danny Zuko. I'm
T-Birds,
walking
T-Birds.
here.
Oh, yeah, Jim, give me some Danny Zuko.
Hey, I'm a T-bird. I'm dating Sandy.
Say Rizzo. Get off my back.
Get off my back, Rizzo.
Oh my God. God, I love Grease.
I've never seen it. You probably wouldn't know from my spot on impersonation.
I know you don't like musicals, but that is one you got to get around. Like, what about the music from Grease? You go to
weddings and they play the Grease.
Well, that's why you know so much
songs.
about it. But it's also why, he hasn't seen. That's why his Danny Zuko sounds like Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
Time for this big announcement. It is a huge announcement that will send you worldwide. And all I can say now is Dale.
Well. What do we have here, Jimmy, Nath, and Emma?
You know, it's time.
You know, we've got your Fridays Live free ticket hookup to see these icons and anthems live.
This is Mariah Carey.
Yes, the little Chico Pitbull. Go to Fridays Live.
Yo, what up? Make sure you roll up with me. Where's Khalifa?
What's happening? It's your boy Lil Jon.
What up? This is EVE, and it's coming at y'all.
Tiny Temper.
Hey, everybody, this is Jordan Sparks.
What about we take this bad boy worldwide? Here's the deal. You get instant ticks to Fridays Live, and we'll put you in the boarding lounge on standby. Destination, Las Vegas, to see
They can't, they won't, they never will stop the party.
Pitbull.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on fire. I know you want me.
Before he hits the stage in Sydney.
We have to go back in time. Yes, the little Chico Pitbull, see me live. Well, you know what they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
And you can only win right here from tomorrow.
The home of Fridays Live. Today, 104.1. Boom, drop that thing.
Oh, baby, we are sending you to Vegas. And not only Vegas, we are sending you to Vegas with your bestie to see Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305 himself, Pitbull, live in Vegas, Emma Chow.
This is like a preview to Fridays Live.
Yeah.
How good?
Love about time about life, so let's have time about life as well. Pitbull, darling.
Pitbull's here in the
I got
studio.
Pitbull to record that for us a little bit
It's me,
earlier.
Pitbull out here. I'm here with Jimmy, Nath, and Emma. It's good to be here. I love my family. Today, FMAF. Ooh.
Guys, we are celebrating Fridays Live, of course, NG Stadium later in the year. And we're like, why not get things going and warm things up?
We're all suited up.
You know, we're getting things warmed up by sending you to Pitbull. You're going to be our on-ground correspondent. You're going to tell us how he is over there as he warms up for NG Stadium. Because, you know, everyone always says Vegas is a warm-up for Homebush. Everybody always says that.
I love Vegas, but I love Homebush, and I just warming up for that. It's Pitbull, baby, dale.
So here's the thing. Listen very carefully. You're probably going, okay, this is great, Jimmy, Nathan, Emma, but how do I...
And Pitbull, I
and
hear as
Pitbull,
well.
sorry, I forgot
Pitbull, dale.
But you're probably like, how can I be a part of this? Well, starting tomorrow, if you get on the show and we ask you to call 13 10 60, you'll score yourself tickets for you and your bestie to Fridays Live. But that's not it, right? So you get to go and see Fridays Live, guaranteed to see Pitbull, Mariah, Wiz Khalifa, Tiny Temper. But you also then go in the running to go and see him live in Vegas. We're sending you worldwide to Vegas. So you get the tickets and then also in the running for the trip of a lifetime.
Vegas and Pitbull, and you get to go to Fridays Live.
Yeah.
The biggest concert of the year.
That's crazy, man. I'm Pitbull.
Yeah.
Also, we're wearing bald caps at the moment. Not our best look.
I don't know
We're
what you're
getting
talking
into it,
about.
though.
I'm not wearing a cap. I am Pitbull.
Yeah, don't upset him,
Damn.
mate. This is what he looks like all the time.
This is me.
So,
I'm here.
Yeah.
You're going to get Fridays Live tickets and see me in Vegas.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's
Dale, baby, Dale.
My favourite is
Dale!
Pitbull still got his mullet hanging out the bottom of his ball. Want to quickly throw to you guys. Should it be compulsory for people to wear deodorant, Jim?
Yeah.
I
I
totally
thought
agree.
it was. I thought it was like a socially
Well, this is the thing.
leave the house and you're going to go spray.
It should be
Is this
part
really,
and parcel.
Is this a question?
Yeah. Should it be part of the social contract? Absolutely. All three. Can I get an
Yes.
aye?
Aye.
The eyes have it. Personally, I think particularly like if you're working in confined spaces like Ubers, you definitely should be wearing some deo. Like you should be wearing it
I
regardless.
don't care where you go, what you do. You put deo on. If there is a time where for some reason I don't have deo, like I have so much anxiety. I'm like, oh God, do I smell?
Yes.
Do I smell?
You think you stink.
Like,
Check.
Specifically when you're, in close proximity to people. Like the other day, Jim and I were in an Uber, right? And this Uber driver had really bad BO. Horrible BO. It was a freezing day. It was like 11 degrees. Producer Lola was also in the car. And we opened the windows. And he said to us, he goes, oh, would you like me to turn the aircon on? And we said, no, mate.
No. He was like, well, you put the windows. He's like, it's so cold. And we were like,
Fresh
well,
air.
no, we love the fresh air.
But this is the thing. And then we feel awkward to tell a complete stranger that they stink. But that should be the repercussion. It should be part of a social contract. And you should be able to say, hey, mate, you reek. Get some Rexona.
I think it's a bigger question, though. Do stinky people know they stink?
Well, this is the thing.
Yeah, I was walking behind someone on the street yesterday and you could smell it.
Well, I'm glad you brought it up because I was reading an article this morning. It's created a lot of debate online. Most people saying it should be part of the social contract, but people are saying in this article that analysed the fact that there is a lack of awareness from people when they reek. Right?
So they don't know they're reekers.
They don't know that they are a Marika Korobidi.
Because you get used to your own stench.
Yes, this is the thing.
Your own flavour.
I would say, and this is what this article says, it says it's rude. It's rude to stink.
I would
to not
agree
have
with
deo.
that.
To not have deo, it is rude.
I think controversial. I think bad BO is worse a smell than a bad fart.
I totally agree. No, I agree. And you know why? Because a fart is a one-off situation.
And
it just happens.
It will disappear.
Yes, it disappears.
Yeah. Can I tell you a true story? So I've told you guys this off the show. There's a guy who trains at my gym.
Yeah.
Who stinks.
Yes.
He has really bad BO. And
I'm working on it. Don't worry about it.
And I hate when he is around me because he just stinks.
He reeks.
Especially when you're working out, you're like breathing in more heavily, so you're just breathing more of it in.
Anyway, so the other day, I'm training. He's next to me. I go, oh, God, I've got the stinker again. Then a lady next to me farted. And I heard it. Right?
That would have been an accident, though.
It was. She was on the bike. And she probably pushed it a bit hard.
I wasn't a deep squat. Okay,
no, it was a bike. And I heard it. I looked up at her because I was doing crunches on the ground next to her.
Sure.
So it's pointed in my direction.
Yeah.
And I've looked up going, sorry.
Yeah.
And she's done the looking up at the roof.
Yeah. Yeah, she goes,
No,
could be anybody.
But then I've caught, and then I got Stinky McStinkerson next to me.
Yeah.
I've caught a whiff of the fart.
Yeah.
That was better than the BO next to me.
Yeah,
So I got
exactly.
relief for a moment. I went, give me a bit of that.
The weirdest part of it is because of the situation you were in, you weirdly moved closer to her after she did that. She's since left the gym.
I was like, God forbid, a man wants a break from
13, 10, 60. What should be part of the social contract? So we've established that in the social contract, deodorant should be part and parcel with it, right? You should do it just as a human being out of respect for other people.
So it's a polite thing. It's a
Just
polite to
thing.
society thing.
Yes. Now, there's a few things that I also want to bring up to you guys. And you guys let me know if you think this should be part of the social contract. 13, 10, 60, if you've got any ideas of what should just be part and parcel with being a human. A couple of the things, Jim, you and I, we've actually done radio campaigns for because we think they are that important. The first one is the thank you wave in the car. I think it should be part of the social contract. You let somebody in, you say thank you. That's what it should be.
Don't just say yes.
Just
No,
say yes.
I don't agree with
No,
this.
you
I'm sorry,
don't.
I can't.
That's just incorrect.
No, when it's
and you don't believe in deodorant either.
Wave. It's not hard.
No, you don't need to wave when
You
it's merged
do,
one for
you
one.
do.
If someone
It's
lets you
polite.
in
No.
on purpose, then you wave. If you
No,
whatever.
you do, and that's wrong from you. Here's the second one. Walking on the left when passing somebody.
Yes.
Yes. Walking on the left is right. As we did a whole radio campaign on that.
Left is right.
That should be
Left
part
is right.
of the social contract, right? What about this? Living up to and honouring your shout when it's your turn to shout at the bar. You know what I mean? You're with your mates and it's your shout to go and get a few jugs of frothy.
Don't get into a shout if you're going to leave early.
Exactly.
If you
That's
you
so
sit
rude.
down with your mates and you go, guys, I can actually only be here for half hour, so I'm out of the shout.
Absolutely.
So you guys do your own thing.
So the social contract agreement should be, yes, don't be a part of the shout if you're not going to honour your side of the shout.
Yeah.
And this is the other one I want to bring up as well, which I think should be part of the social contract. Again, 13, 10, 60. And this is more to restaurants and businesses. Allowing split bills. Allow them to happen. I reckon as long as they're not, it's not more than 2 or 3. If it's 16, I kind of get it. But if it's, you should allow split bills.
But then if you got to put a number on it. Then.
It's got to be a
That's
number.
the issue.
Yeah.
What, no more than 4?
No more
You've
than
got
4.
a computer. You can figure
Actually,
it out.
no, you know what?
If
That's
Americans
true.
can do it, so can Aussies.
But I think the issue is, though, I will say, on a weekend, if you've got a big table, 10 plus, and they want to split the bill. It's not the issue of splitting it. It's that every person has to get a card out.
It's the time.
It's the time. And then if you're behind them in a two, or the three of us go to breakfast, we're like, Jesus, can we just...
So maybe in that situation, maybe just two or three, because you can't expect one person to flip the bill for a couple of grand. You know,
figure it out.
I mean, that's our friendship group. 13 10 60. Jump on the phones right now. What should be part of the social contract? Rima.
Hi, how you going?
Good. What should be part of the social contract?
Well, I work in hospitality at a coffee shop, and walking in, they order their coffees with their glasses on and they're speaking on the phone. I think that is absolutely rude.
Yeah.
Both those things. So you want people to take their sunnies off inside and also not be on the phone?
Either or. But some of them do have both. So it's either you take your glasses off, get off the phone, or both. Like, it's just wrong.
What if they're on the phone and they're like, I'm so sorry, I just have to take this. Can I please get a skim white?
Yeah,
flat white?
Stop talking though. Some of them keep going. Like they're on their phone and they're just standing there.
Sorry, Rima, just quickly. Emma, have you never ordered a coffee before?
Not a skim flat white.
Just said,
I'm not an almond cap girl. I don't know why.
Can I get a
think of one coffee, cappuccino, latte, anything?
Hey guys, I'm looking for a skim white.
Guys, sometimes I have brain farts live on air. This is live radio.
You haven't had your coffee this morning. Can we get Emma skim white, please? Rima, I think that's a good one. I think it's rude.
Yes.
I think
you are on your phone all the time.
Yeah, but I'll bring it away from me while I order.
Yeah, at least say hold on a sec and then go, hey, can I please have whatever I'm having? And then move aside and get back on the phone.
Yeah, because
you always do that.
Sometimes I'll hand them the phone and go, hey, can you take this?
Can you take the order for me? Yeah.
Get on you, Rima. Hi, Katie.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What should be part of the social contract?
Nothing grinds my gears more than when you're standing in a queue in the supermarket. There's one checkout open and they open another one and everyone behind you goes running for it.
Oh, yeah. They're like cutting in front of you.
Move over in an orderly fashion. If you're next, you get to be first at the new register.
Yeah, because it's a race.
100%.
The people lose a lot of etiquette at the grocery store. You know what I mean? 'Cause they're always in a rush.
Everyone hates grocery. Who likes grocery shopping?
Oh, it's
Not me.
one of my favourite pastimes.
I don't mind it, actually.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
Therapeutic.
But I'm lucky as well because we finish early, so I can go at a nice, convenient time. You know what I mean? It's not super busy during the day.
Ever been on a Sunday just after lunchtime? That's fun.
No. Idiot.
Nicole.
Hey guys, how you going?
Good. What should be part of the social contract bot?
Look, I think this is actually a no-brainer because it's so disgusting. I can't stand when people that smoke, whether it's cigarettes or vapes, I don't care. You're walking down the street and some doofus in front of you is smoking and walking, and all the smoke, whether it's vape, air, whatever you want to call it, or cigarette smoke, and you are literally eating their stench as you're walking behind them.
I tend to agree with you. Me and my wife went for a run on the weekend and we ran through like a full-on double plume of vape smoke. Full double plume.
The vape smoke's actually worse. It's so bad.
Well,
People think because it's vape, it's like water or whatever. Like, it's not smoke, but it's actually disgusting. You're breathing in their blown out grossness.
Breath.
Yeah.
Walking through some moonbeam ice cream.
Yeah, that's what happens. I mean, look, my wife kept running. I stayed there and said, oh, can I have a suck, please?
What if you could get more of the Jimmy and Nath Show with Emma? You can with the podcast. Thanks to What If. You're only a what if away from great holidays. What if? It's Aussie for travel.